High-protein diets, do they work? Too good to be true. Lose weight while eating steak, burgers, cheese, and bacon. High-protein, low-carb plans like Atkins and the Zone can work. But you should consider the pros and cons before you decide to try one. How much protein? Women need at least 50 grams of protein a day, men about 60 grams per day. With a high-protein diet, it can be much more than that. This extra protein can come from beans, meat, nuts, grains, eggs, seafood, cheese or vegetarian sources like soy. These diets often restrict carbs like cereals, grains, fruits, and possibly vegetables. How do high-protein diets work? When you cut out carbohydrates, you lose weight quickly because you lose water. Then, with no extra carbs, the body begins burning more fat for fuel. This can lead to ketosis, which may make losing weight easier because you feel less hungry. Ketosis may cause temporary headaches, irritability, nausea, bad breath, and sleeping problems for some people. Pros and cons. You can lose weight on a high-protein diet. Choose lean meats and dairy for your proteins. Find a program that includes vegetables, so you don't miss out on fiber and other important nutrients. Starting a high-protein diet. Be choosy. The best high-protein plans focus on lean proteins and include some carbs. Avoid huge helpings of fatty meats and make sure to include vegetables. Ask your doctor or a dietitian to help you pick the right diet. Choose lean beef. Nothing says protein like a nice, juicy steak. And if you choose a lean cut, you will get all of the protein with far less unhealthy fat. In fact, a lean cut of beef like a top round steak has barely more saturated fat than a similar-sized skinless chicken breast. Tips for picking poultry. If you choose white meat when you're buying chicken or other poultry, you'll get a lot less fat than if you eat dark meat. Also, remove the skin, which has saturated fat. Fish offers healthy fats. Fish is loaded with protein and almost always low in fat. Even the fish that have more fat, such as salmon and tuna, are good choices. Those fish generally have omega-3 fatty acids, which are good for your heart. Most people don't get enough omega-3s. Eggs for low-cost protein. Eggs are a good source of lean protein. And even though there is cholesterol in the yolk, it is not as likely to raise your cholesterol level as foods that contain saturated fats and trans fats do. Try soy. Protein doesn't come only from animals. Tofu, soy burgers, and other soy-based foods are plant-based sources of protein. Bonus: eating 25 grams of soy protein daily may help lower cholesterol. Eat more beans. 1¼ cup of beans has about as much protein as 3 ounces of broiled steak. Along with protein, the fiber in beans helps you feel full longer and also helps lower your LDL, bad cholesterol. Low-fat dairy adds calcium. Milk, cheese, and yogurt give you protein and calcium for strong bones and a healthy heart. Low-fat, non-fat, or reduced-fat dairy products can help you keep calorie counts down. Go whole grains, go fiber. Most high-protein diets limit grains, so make sure the grains you do eat are pulling their weight. Favor whole grains. You'll get fiber and nutrients. If you're buying products made with whole grains, check the labels to make sure they are not high in sugar or fat. Leave room for fruits and veggies. Most low-carb diets still include some vegetables, but often limit fruit. There's no known harm to cutting out fruit temporarily to keep your carb count down. However, for your long-term health, choose a plan that includes fruit after you reach your weight goal. Fruits and veggies with the most protein. Fruit has protein. Fruit may not be the first thing that comes to mind when you think about sources of protein. But if you're looking for some more of the stuff, every little bit counts. Certain fruits can be a sweet way to add an extra dose of this nutrient to your diet. Guava. Guava is one of the most protein-rich fruits around. You'll get a whopping 4.2 grams of the stuff in every cup. This tropical fruit is also high in vitamin C and fiber. Slice it up, or bite right into it like an apple. You can even eat the seeds and skin, so there's nothing to clean up. Avocado. Mix up a batch of guacamole or mash some of this green fruit on your toast. A cup of it sliced or cubed packs 3 grams of protein. Mashed will give you 4.6. That's on the high end for a fruit. It's also full of healthy fat, fiber, and potassium, making it a smart addition to any meal. And did you know that some people eat it sweet? Try it with sliced peaches and drizzled with honey. Kiwi. Kiwi will give you about 2 grams of protein per cup. And you don't have to spend a lot of time preparing it. It's perfectly fine to eat the skin. Just make sure you clean it well, then just slice and eat. The stubbly skin won't hurt you. In fact, you probably won't even taste it. Apricot. A cup of it sliced clocks in at 2.3 grams of protein. Dried apricots also make for a quick and tasty snack. A quarter cup serving will get you 1.1 grams of protein. Eat them alone, in a trail mix, or tossed in a salad. Blackberries and raspberries. Not all berries are great sources of protein. But blackberries have an impressive 2 grams per cup. Raspberries are relatively high in protein, too. They serve up about 1.5 grams per cup. Snack on them alone or add them to yogurt for a protein-packed breakfast. Raisins. If dried fruits are your thing, raisins are a good bet for protein. 1 ounce, or about 60 of the little guys, has nearly 1 gram of protein. Snack on them with nuts, sprinkle them on your oatmeal at breakfast, or toss them into a salad for a touch of sweetness. Bananas. They are technically berries, and they have a lot going for them. Bananas are high in potassium, convenient to eat on the go, and can fuel your body during a workout just as well as a sports drink, according to one study. As if that weren't enough, 1 medium banana brings 1.3 grams of protein. Grapefruit. Not only is this citrus fruit a vitamin C superstar, but 1 medium grapefruit will give you 1.6 grams of protein. Think you're just not that into them? Try this. Heat a halved grapefruit under your oven's broiler for 5 minutes to caramelize the top, then sprinkle ground cinnamon over it and dig in with a spoon. Oranges. These are another great source of vitamin C, and 1 medium orange packs 1.2 grams of protein. Don't look to its juice for much of the nutrient, though. 1 cup only has half a gram. To get all the protein benefits of this citrus fruit, you'll need to sink your teeth into its sweet flesh. Cherries. These deep red stone fruits are one of summer's sweetest treats, and they are not too shabby on the protein front either. 1 cup of pitted cherries has 1.6 grams of protein. When they are not in season, buy them frozen to blend into your smoothie. Veggies that pack in the protein. Why do you need protein? Your body uses it to build your muscles and organs, deliver oxygen to cells all over your body, and keep your immune system working. Most people should get at least 10% of their daily calories from protein. That's about 56 grams for a man, based on 2,000 calories a day, and 46 grams for a woman, 1,800 calories a day. Where do you get it? Meat is a good source, but you shouldn't overdo it, especially the fatty kind. It can make you gain weight and lead to high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and other health problems. You can get protein from other foods too, like yogurt, eggs, beans, and even vegetables. In fact, veggies can give you all you need as long as you eat different kinds and plenty of them. Soybeans. Steam them with nothing but a sprinkling of salt for a protein-packed snack. Up to 22 grams per cup. That's about what you'd get from a 6-ounce serving of chicken breast. Lentils. A half cup of cooked lentils has 9 grams of protein. Cook them with caramelized onions and wild mushrooms for a meat-like texture without the meat. Sugar snap peas. They have about 5 grams of protein per cup. Stir-fry them with some tempeh, onions, and hot peppers for a spicy vegetarian feast that's protein-packed. Potatoes. A large baked potato has about 8 grams of protein. But watch the butter and sour cream, they can pile on the fat and calories. Try it with some chili made with low-fat ground turkey or tofu crumbles instead. And add lots of beans to that chili for an even bigger protein hit. Broccoli rabe. It has more than 3 grams of protein per serving. Sauté it with some garlic and onions for a great side dish that goes with just about anything. White mushrooms. A cup of cooked white mushrooms has about 3.5 grams of protein. Sauté them with garlic and chili flakes, and mix with pasta for a traditional Italian treat. Corn. A dab of butter and a sprinkle of salt, and you have a yummy summer side. 1 large corn, almost 4 grams of protein. Artichoke. The easiest way to have this is to boil 1 whole and sprinkle it with salt. You can drizzle a little butter or olive oil as well if you like. It's simple and delicious, and has about 3.5 grams of protein. Brussels sprouts. These tiny cabbages pack 2 grams of protein into each half cup. Roast them with onions and garlic, and a little olive oil. You can even add a bit of bacon for flavor and more protein.